Hello and welcome to this session. So we will talk about the regular expression, in short called as regex module in Python. It is one of the very popular and very widely used module. If you want to search a large quantity of logs, you better use regex. So let's continue. So the benefit of using regex module is it is used for powerful text processing, search, replace, extract, substring, and many other possibilities. It is a very flexible pattern matching technique for specific needs and for specific situation you can utilize it. Then it is efficient and scalable, so regex engines are optimized for performance. So we'll see all this detail. So agenda is the basic is we'll see a simple regular expression, uh, and the definition and some terminologies. So regular expression or regex is a sequence of character that defines a search pattern. It allows to specify complex rules for matching strings, which includes character sequence or a range of characters, repetition, and many more. So we'll see these things, some fundamental components. So we can have literal characters or ordinary characters. We have meta characters. So we will see this also in detail. For example, dot, star, or plus, and many other things. We can see character classes. So your set of character, for example, vowels in lowercase and so on, and anchors. So we can see cap symbol, dollar symbol, and many other symbols. So that we will see. Those are used for specific purposes. So that also we will see. Some Let's see one roasting example. So I have basic example here. Suppose there is a string called as demo, and there is another string called as demo. So for now I am just printed here. Now if you want to uh, print it like this, uh, which is in, if you see this string 1 in double quotes, string 2 is r double quotes. So r is having a special meaning called as raw string. So this will print just like that. Okay, now in this case, if you see string 1 is having one slash n, which is a new line character, but if you use the r or raw string format, you format this string, then in this case it will print everything as it is. In this case it will print a de, and then in next line it will print mo. So let's see. Okay, so first two are same. Okay, then second, if you use the nominal string with slash n, which will be taken as a new line character, so that is the difference. It will be taken as a new line character, and if you use as a raw or r prefix, then it will be considered as a full string or a raw string. That means inside it will not do any processing. So why is this explained here? Because we have uh, its use later, so we will see that. Then we will see meta characters. So meta characters are which can, you can have a set of characters or a group of characters or a range of characters. So for example, in square bracket a b c, so it match any of the character a or b or c. Then a dash c, so all the way a through c, which uses a range all the way a to z, match only lowercase characters, all the lowercase characters all the way from a to z, a to z. Again 0 to 9 means match only digits, which is from 0 to 9, and some cap symbol. So we'll see this also in detail. Slash d slash capital D, so d is a decimal, any decimal digit. Here it is non-digit character, and uh, white space and non-white space, and so on. So let's dive into it. So we have seen a basic demo. Okay, so the only thing is we will have to use the r raw string formation or formatting of the pattern. So let's see. So we have to import this re module or regular expression module. So in this regular expression we have a search method. There are many other methods, we'll see one by one. So search method searches for the first occurrence of character or pattern, whatever pattern you want to search. Maybe it is a character or a string of some characters, so that you can search. For example, this is one string, oh captain, my captain, and it is having capital letters, it is having exclamation mark, and so on. Now I want to search for this one word called as captain. So note here the C is capital. So it is found as, it is visually you can see it is available two times, but the search method searches for the first occurrence of character or pattern. So for the first time, whenever it finds this particular word which is captain, it will find it here, and then you can get the search results in this variable, and then that variable will the result will have start index, end index, span, which is basically a tuple, and group. So we will see this one by one. Let's just run it. Okay, so start index is 2, end index is 9, which is correct. So 0 1 2, so it will start from 2 and it will end at 9. uh, so that is the start index, end index. Span is basically it will club the start and end index in a tuple. Okay, and group, so it returns the part of the string for which the patterns match. Now if you see, this is exactly repeating. Okay, whatever you want to search here, that will be repeated. So let's do one thing. Yeah, so whatever is matched, whatever returns the part of the string for which the patterns match, so exactly that pattern will be written. Okay, now this is a basic example. Let's proceed. Find all method. So just like search method, we have a find all method. It finds and returns all matching occurrences in a list. Okay, so let me copy this list once here. Okay, so this is my original string from on which I want to perform find all operation. So again I want to find captain, but I will do a find all method. Okay, so let's see the type of the result, and let's print out the result also. Okay, so find all basically at n number of times, if this particular string is found, then you return it in this variable. And obviously, so it is found, that means it is a list type. The type of this will be a list, and number of times the word or the matching pattern is found, that will be returned in this particular string. So that is a find all method. Okay, then compile method. So compile, it compiles a regular expression into compile regular expression pattern into a regular expression object. Okay, which can be used further. So let's explore this pattern to find three consecutive digits. So this is the pattern which I want to find, or basically put it in the raw string. So what does it mean slash d? We will see slash d also. What is slash d? Basically it will find a digit, and we will see that okay, there should be a three numbers, consecutive three numbers or three digits. So if that pattern is there, then you find it. So for that we have to first compile the pattern. Okay, re dot compile pattern equal to whatever pattern you want to compile, and again pass it into a find all method. So this is your original string, this is your original string on which I want to find this pattern, but I want to first compile it. So it compiles a regular expression pattern into a regular expression object which can be used further. So now this becomes a regular expression pattern, and you can use it further. Okay, first let's see the output. Okay, so in this the main string, if you see this is 251, 061, 231, 451. So three times three consecutive digits, three consecutive digits, three consecutive digits, although these are four, but four contains three digits, so it is considered. And again 451, so this is considered. Now let's see next one. So the pattern is again re dot compile, and I want to find a pattern where I want to find all the characters from lowercase a to lowercase e. So a dash e, I can say a b c d e, but if there is a big string, say a to n or a to l, I cannot mention everything. So that's why I will use this in a square bracket, and I will say a hyphen e, that means all the characters from a to e, that is a b c d e. So again I'm going to compile it. and I will print it. Okay, so from A to E, so first time it is found as C, because yeah, so C is found, then E is found, then A is found, then E is found. Okay, C E A E is found. So that is use of compile method. Let's see the split method. Split, it splits the string by the occurrences of the regular expression pattern. So for example, this is my string on which I want to do find or split. My name is Maximus and my lucky numbers are 12, 55, 78. So split on white space. So simple, read dot split and white space, which is a slash s, or basically a space, plus and target string. So split on white space, or split on split on given word. Okay, for example, my. Okay, so my, let's run it. So in the first example, split on white space, so every word is split by white space, so everything is written. Second, split on a given word, which is my. So if you see, this my is one word, so after that we have a space, so that will be also considered as one word. Name is Maximus, and so my is one, so that will be removed and rest will be split. So it will be split from name up to this. Okay, up to and one space character. Okay, then again my will be removed, and then from here to 78, right, from here to 78. So that is use of split, splitting the string by the occurrences of regular expression pattern. Okay, substitute. So substitute or sub, it replaces all occurrences of a given pattern in string with new pattern. For example, oh captain, my captain, so I want to replace captain with master. Okay, so that is basically substitute or replace. So re dot sub, and then I want to replace existing with the new in a particular string. Oh master, my master. Okay, so that is replaced. Okay, escape method. So returns string with all non-alphanumeric backslashed. To escape, it is used to escape non-alphanumeric characters in a given pattern string. For example, this is one string, all specials, which is having all the special characters. So I want to add a backslash to all non-alphanumeric characters. Okay, so let's see. Right, so original is exclamatory mark, at the rate, hash, dollar, percent, cap, and star, open bracket, close bracket. So if you see, white space is also one special character or non-alphanumeric character, so that is escaped with a escape character, again one like escape character. So now if you see, there are some characters which are not considered as non-alphanumeric. For example, exclamatory mark, at the rate, so those are not considered as non-alphanumeric characters, so that those are ignored. So all other are uh, done using the escape method. Not very widely used, but we are just seeing it. All right, so that is about the basic thing. Let's proceed. So we'll talk about the meta characters, or the characters with a special meaning. So for example, backslash character. Okay, so backslash character is used to drop the special meaning of character following it. For example, this is one string. Okay, and I will do re dot search, and with a dot, so it is basically matches any character. Dot will match any character. Okay, we will see the backslash in the next. Then next one. Okay, so now it is slash dot, that means it matches the actual dot character. Here it is considered as any character, and it will be considered as a meta character. But if you put a slash or backslash, then it will be considered as whatever is after that, that will be the real string which you want to search or find. Next thing, matches dot character, matches again a dot character, or plus character. Okay, so there is a plus here. Okay, so it will search, and search will mention the start end index. So let's run this. Okay, so for the first time it will take it as a dot. So dot means any character, that means the first character can be also any character. So the start and end index is printed. Okay, next, now we want to find out the actual dot character in the present string. So that will be here o capital. So capital means it will start at 9 and end at 10th position. Okay, next one is plus character. So plus character is also here. It will be starting at 23rd position and it end at 20, 23 and 24. Okay, so that is use of backslash. Okay, backslash used to drop the special meaning of character following it. So after that, if it is a dot, then, so earlier example, if you see the dot is considered as the special character, but now it is considered as a normal string character. Okay, square brackets, square brackets, it represents a character class consisting of a set of characters. So we have seen that in one of the slide. So whatever you put inside the bracket, that will be, it represent a character class consisting of set of characters. For example, this is my original string on which I want to do a search. So first pattern is I want to search for any string which is having this exact pattern a b c d e f g. Okay, second pattern, instead of mentioning all this, I will just say uh, square bracket start end, inside that a hyphen g, that means all the way from a to g. Okay, so if it is not possible to mention all the characters in a row all the time, yes, as I said, if I have to search for, let's say, a b c d e up to x, so I can mention that this string will be elongated. Instead of that, I will simply say a square bracket, and I will mention a hyphen whatever end character you want to search. Okay, so you have to use a find all method here, which pattern you want to find and on which string. Okay, let's run it. I want to search for pattern 2. So if you see here, uh, o captain my captain, so it is uh, pattern 2 a to g. So it is found a character here. Okay, a character is here. There's no b, there is no c, there's a small c, there is a capital C here, but there is no small c, there is no small d, e, f, g, h, g, nothing is there. Okay, only a is there, so it is found a. Okay, now we have some flags which is re dot ignore case, so it will ignore the case. So captain C is capital, but it will ignore it and it will still consider it. Okay, so if you see in the result, C is also found as a capital C, so that is ignore case. We'll see next. So we will use a cap character or a cap special character. It is used to find all the strings which is from A to C, but all except A or B or C. Okay, so everything but not A or B or C. If that is found, then you just find it and you return it. So let's see that. Right, so in the third case, it found all the characters except A, B and C. So if you see this, it will not find, you will not find small a or small b or small c. Capital C is there because it is not it is not exclusive, uh, being told to search for capital or small. By default, it's whatever you mention, that is the one. Okay, by default it will not ignore the case, it will not ignore the case. Okay, now let's see the character. Character matches the beginning of the string. So whatever you want to find a particular word which will be at the beginning of the string, then you use a caret or cap symbol. So for example, caret G, that means it will check if the string starts with G, such as go, get, in short, G star. That means everything is starting with G. Okay, no matter what it ends with, but it will start with G. If you say caret GE, that means it should start with GE and not just a simple G. So get, gender, in short, uh, GE and star. That means a wild character. So everything with GE. For example, if you have a word, say um, uh, goat. So goat is GO. Okay, so GO and GE are different, so it will not match. Same thing for GAS. So GE, GAS, and things like that. So the example, the point here is to have a caret character which will say that it will match the pattern which is at the beginning of the string. Fine. So I have this string, the original string, and I will search for a pattern called as game. So let me just comment it out. So pattern, I will use a match and then caret game. So remember here it is case sensitive. So game and game, so G is small and G is capital, so that's why there is a difference, so it will not find it. Basically what we got is we got none. Okay, there's nothing is found. All right, so next we will find with GA. So caret GA, that means it will start with GA. So this starts with GA, right? So it will find it, and once you find it, then you can have the start and end index for further processing, right? So it will start with 0, start at the 0th character and ends at second character. Okay, starts at 0 and ends at second character. Now is there anything which starts with game? Okay, so yes, we have game. So start index and end index we can print. Okay, we can print it. Let's see dollar character. So um, it matches the end of the string, similar to above caret, but caret is at the beginning and dollar is at the end. So G dollar, that means it will check if the string ends with G. Okay, for example, AG, meg, meg, whatever, so it should end with G. It should end with, no, second is it should end with GE. So yes, ends with GE, ends with GE, and so on. Ends with gas, yes. So ends with gas, ends with gas, and ends with gas. Okay, fine. So let's study once again. So I want to find a word or a pattern which ends with a dollar, but it ends with S dollar, right? Right. So okay. So let me run it. Okay. Okay. So this ends with S. Okay. But we need to use, so it is used for exact matching, so it will search for S dollar. So there is no S dollar here, so that is why we will do it for search method. So if it is searched, so then in the search you can use this wild characters or meta characters. Let's run it. Right, so it is found at 14 to 15. Okay, so yes, it is at the position 14 to 15. Now next one, right? So I want to search something which ends with BAS. Okay, so there's no BAS, there's nothing like BAS. So what happens when you search something which doesn't uh, which results in result as none? Okay, then you have to use a try catch block or try except block. Okay, so 8:15, right? Yes, so BAS. Okay, I also want to find something like thrones. So let me just have a print statement here. Let's run it. Right. So in the second case, there is no pattern which ends with BS. Okay, there is no word which ends with BS, so that is why it will return as null. So null means it will catch the exception and will process it. Okay. Next, I want to search for a pattern which ends with thrones dollar. So it should end with thrones. Yes, we have something which ends with thrones. Right. So let's run it. Right. So it is able to find. Okay, and then you can have the start and end index. So start and end index is 8 and 15. Yes, 8 and 15. Okay, let's proceed. So we will go for the dot character, dot meta character. So dot matches only single character except for new line character. So if you see, I have this string. Okay, game dot off dot characters. So I want to find something with a regular expression pattern, game dot off. So I'm using a dot symbol here, or dot meta character here. So it matches only a single character except for the new line character. Yes, so this will match with this and we will see the result. Now next is game space off. So this will not match because in the original string only there is a dot character here. Okay, let's run it. Okay, so in this case, let's put else part of game dot off and else part of game space off. Right, let's run it. Yes, so for the first it is found game dot off, but for the second else part of game space off. So here there is no exact match. If you see game space off, there is no anything called as game space off, so then that is why it did not match. So that is use of a dot meta character. Let's see the forward slash, or called as or operator, logical or operator, or meta character basically. So it matches either or characters or string, so basically pipe symbol. So string, the rain in Spain falls mainly in the plain. So pattern, I want to find if this particular string has a keyword or a word called as false or stays or plain. Okay, so using a pipe, that means check if any of the two words present. Right, so I will do a search, what pattern I want to search and on which string. So if race is not none, fine. So let's run it. Okay, so yes, in this case it is found. Okay, and it will give you the start and end index, right? So it will start with fail. So fails will start at 18 and will close at 23 or end at 23, and find all this pattern. Okay, so in find all you will see what all patterns which are matching. So if you see false, false, false matching, and planes, planes, plain matching, but there is additional word called as stays, so stays does not match, but that is why we will not see that stays in the result. So out of this, only matching are false and plain. Okay, so that is the use of pipe character or logical or meta character. Okay, so question mark is basically for zero or one occurrence of a particular characters or string which you want to search. So I have this original string called as high space there. I want to search for a pattern where I have um, the question mark e. Okay, so let's put a print statement as part of the question mark e. Okay, then let's just comment it out for now. Yes, it is found. Okay, so I just want anything which is having one wild character, so zero or one occurrences, so it is found at third and ended at sixth. Okay, now let's see this THERE there. So here E occurs twice. So earlier it was R. So R is appearing only once. So 0 or 1 occurrences. But here if you see THERE, so question mark is E. Here E occurs twice, which does not fit the question mark meta character. So when you say question mark, that means it should match only either 0 or once. But here it is matching two times. Okay, E is matching two times. That is why it will not proceed. Okay, or the end is empty. Okay, rest question, so that is empty. Then star meta character or star symbol, so it is basically one or more occurrences of the pattern to its left. So if you see, the I have used the star here, but then I want to match it with the pattern called as dot, that is basically any character. Okay, dot means any character. So let's run it. Right, so there, yes, THERE. So this is a special character, but when you say R, that is a regular expression, then you will have to pass the dot. Okay, plus symbol. So plus symbol, we have seen dot symbol earlier, now it is a plus symbol. It is for one or more occurrences of the patterns to its left. So if you see here, we have used a dot star. Okay, now here we are using dot and plus. So if you see the word, if you see the characters which are before the plus, which is THE and dot, which is any character, so it will try to match it. So we will first search it and let's see what happens. Okay, so it is found, it has searched, it is able to search. It will start at 3 and end at 8. Okay, THERE, so it will start at 3 and end at 8 index. Okay, let's see one more example. So here it was THE dot plus E, now TH plus RE. So the pattern TH plus no character. Okay, TH plus TH, it is not TH dot plus, it is TH plus. That is basically the pattern TH plus no character does not match with, does not match with this. Okay, so that is why you will not get anything here. Let's run it. Okay, so you will get empty in the second print statement. Okay, now let's see. So instead of doing all this practice, nowadays there are a couple of websites where you can do online regular expression. So you put the pattern which you want to make and you put the string which you want to search or find, and it will automatically give you the results online. So you can use a couple of, or you can just google it, what all other methods to be used or particular website are used. Okay, let's see some other thing. So we will see the some special sequences. So backslash a, it returns a match if the specified characters are at the end of the string, sorry, at the beginning of the string. So that is, you will use backslash a. So the rain in Spain, so I want to search or I want to find if any the string starts with, that is slash a with the, or slash a, or starts with the, with t is capital, t small, or here also the, but I am using the ignore case. So it will find it this, it will not find this, and it will find this because it is ignore case. So let's run it. Right, so true, nothing, and true. Next we have z, backslash z. So just like a, which is for the beginning, z is basically for the end. Remember, you have to mention the slash z at the end of the pattern. Okay, so the string is the rain in Spain. So whether anything ends with the, for the backslash, or it will ends with the, so there is nothing like ends with the pain. So yeah, is it ends with pain, rain, so it doesn't end with rain. That is why this one. Let's run it. So the, it did not find anything which ends with the, but it will find something which ends with pain, so that is pain. And third, nothing, there is nothing ends with rain, so that is not able to find, or that is an invalid operation. Fine, so now let's see slash b. Basically, if the specified characters are at the beginning or at the end of a word, then you use slash b. Okay, so the rain in Spain. So if you want to search something at the beginning, so you'll say slash b and whatever string you want to search. Or if you want to take it at the end, then you have slash b, but at the end of this particular pattern. Okay, so let's run it. Right, so for the first one, when, or is it anything which ends with, starts with ain, there's nothing starts with an, so it is empty, then this is correct. And the third is he, so there's nothing ends with b slash b character, capital B. So if the specified characters are at present, but not at the present, but not at the beginning, or so if the specified characters are present but not at the beginning or at the end of the word, then you can use backslash capital B. Okay, so this is one string, the simple string, the rain in Spain. So if you want to search something which is not at the beginning, that is ain, is there anything which does not begin with ain, then printed. Same thing is does not brings with he, does not starts with he, and so on. Okay, so yes, for the first, not at the beginning, so not ain, which is not at the beginning, yes, okay. And then which is not at the beginning, which is he, so he is also not at the beginning, so that is why you will get this one. Okay, this is not at the beginning. Now let's say not at the end. So not at the end, result, I want to find something which doesn't end with he, or doesn't ends with sp hyphen b. Okay, for the first case, first two cases are he and he. Okay, next two cases are empty and sp. Okay, if you see, this is empty because there's no thing which ends with he, and there is nothing which starts with capital B, capital S, with SP. So this starts with SP, but we want to search something which ends with SP. Okay, fine. Then we'll see backslash D. So basically, if a string contains a digit all the way from 0 through 9, then it will try to find or search. So let's start. This is one string, call 911, one digit at a time. So I want to find a pattern which is slash d, which is basically I want to find if there is anything which is having a single digit. Okay, so one digit is there. Okay, this is one digit is there. Okay, found. Then two digits at a time, two digits at a time. So slash d. Okay, there are two things which are slash d. Then four digits at a time. So slash d, everything in double quotes and with a reformatting. Yes. So for three times we have 911. Then we have four digits. We want to find anything which is having four digit. So that will not be able to find. Okay, because there is nothing which is starts with 4G. Fine. So let's see. Correct. So for the last case, it did not find it, which is having four characters. That's why it is empty and things like that. Okay, capital D is basically if the string does not contain a digit. So small d, capital D. Small d means if it contains digit, capital D means it doesn't contain digit. Same example we will see. Okay. So if the string does not contain a digit, so capital D. So is there anything which does not contain a digit or a number? Capital D, that means frequency of 2. Fine. So let's run it. Right. So if you see call 911, so call call and space, but there are no numbers here because numbers will be numbers. We are not talking about numbers. We are talking about it doesn't contain any digit. Next one is this same now, but I want to find something which is having double digits. So these are the one which is having double digits. So that will be found. Okay. So the result will be CALL and then space N, then OW and 911. So there is nothing which is in the 911. There is nothing like having two consecutive digits. Fine. So let's run it. Okay, two digits and so on. Then we have slash small h and slash capital S. Slash S means if a string contains a white space character or if a string does not contain a white space character. So that is self-explanatory. We see slash small w if a string contains any word characters. So either it could be small a to z, capital A to z, 0 to 9 numbers and one underscore character. So if you see here, this is one word. Okay, it starts with M, so this will be searched, it will be found. Then this is one thing which having a special character. So special characters, when you say small w, that means special characters are not entered in, so it will ignore it. Right. So my email and John Doe. So my underscore email, um, John Don John at Don.com. So there is no at the red character, so it is missed. Similar to small w, we have something called as capital W. So if a string does not contain any word or character, right? So let's see. Okay, it does not contain any word characters. So word, this is one word. This is a word, but this is having different uh, special characters. Okay, so that is all about the regular expression modules. If you like this video, please share and subscribe with your friends, family. Thank you.